Welcome back to Storytime Recap. Today, I will talk about an action comedy thriller film titled Bullet Train. Without further ado, let's get started. The movie begins with Kimura getting scolded by his father for being negligent over his family's safety. Kimura's son, Wataru, was pushed from the roof, after which he went unconscious and never opened his eyes till now. While Kimura is preparing for revenge, we see a former professional assassin, Ladybug, returning from a long break to carry out a way simpler task to retrieve a briefcase from a bullet train traveling from Tokyo to Kyoto. Ladybug's handler, Maria Beetle, had his usual contact, Carver, ready for the job until he went on an urgent sick leave, compelling Maria to use Ladybug as a substitute. After getting his weapons, a sleeping powder, and firecrackers from the locker, Ladybug gets instructions from Maria about the train's compartments. When he boards the train and gets information about the briefcase having a train sticker on its handle, it is shown that Ladybug is not alone on the journey. 3 other assassins, Kimura, Lemon, and Tangerine, are also accompanying Ladybug coincidentally, and they are on separate missions but correlated to one another. The 2 brothers, Lemon and Tangerine, are hired by White Death, the leader of the Japanese underworld, to rescue his son from the abductors and recover the briefcase with ransom money inside. On the other hand, Kimura, who also works for White Death, is looking for the convict responsible for throwing his son from the rooftop. In the first-class chamber, Kimura finds the seat number but sees a seemingly innocent teenage girl named Prince sitting on it. Kimura apologizes to the girl for scaring her, but before he can leave, Prince uses a taser to knock Kimura unconscious to the ground. While Lemon and Tangerine talk about how they have saved White Death's son from the goons, Ladybug tries his best to find the briefcase. The case owners, Lemon and Tangerine, were fool enough to keep $10 million worth of cash besides other luggage on the train. Soon, Ladybug finds the briefcase and manages to leave the area without knowing anyone. However, while passing through the first-class compartment, Ladybug is noticed by Prince, who can see the silver briefcase in his hand. When Tangerine learns Lemon has stashed the case with other bags, he orders him to get the case immediately. As Ladybug has already taken the briefcase, Lemon cannot find it anywhere. Now, the brothers must think fast before their stop at Kyoto Station arrives. While Ladybug is about to leave the train on the first stop thinking that his luck is better this time, he is confronted by a Mexican man named the Wolf. Ladybug is instantly attacked by Wolf but is unable to remember who he is. Even after regaining consciousness, Kimura can't do anything because Prince has hired a goon to kill Wataru. It turns out that Prince has been following Kimura since she saw him giving the briefcase to one of White Death's associates. She dropped Wataru from the rooftop only to bait Kimura into following her bullet train so she could compel him to murder White Death. On the other hand, Tangerine informs Lemon how crucial it is to find the case and deliver it to White Death. While telling White Death's brutal success story, Tangerine states that the Japanese underworld used to be ruled by a man named Minegishi, who was vicious. Besides his cruelty, he was a man of tradition and loyalty, which is why he loved his gang like a family. Everything was going great for him until a Russian man, White Death, came out of the blue and became Minegishi's closest advisor. It was rumored that the White Death was either exiled from the Russian mafia or that he was ex-KGB, but no one really knew his reality. Those loyal to Minegishi said that the newcomer couldn't be trusted, but Minegishi never listened to them. Soon, White Death made his own alliance, blew away Minegishi's brain, and wiped off his name from the face of the earth in one single night. The soulless psychotic leader had a wife who died in a car accident, after which White Death restricted himself at the compound and had never left since then. After chatting about White Death and his family, when the brothers return to their seats, they find White Death's son dead with blood dripping from his eyes. What happened to our Ladybug after he was attacked by an unknown man named Wolf? It turns out that Wolf was an orphan who, after the death of his parents, grew up among thugs and managed to become a skilled one. The cartel boss, El Saguaro, saw his courage and hired him as his right hand. Soon, Wolf fell in love and got married. But fate had other plans. On his wedding day, Wolf got distracted by a wine spill on his shirt, but when he returned to the venue, he witnessed everyone vomiting with blood coming out of their body holes. Everyone, including Wolf's wife and El Saguaro, died right away from the poison. Now, he is here to take revenge, but Ladybug still cannot understand what he has to do with the murders. Before Wolf can kill Ladybug, he accidentally gets stabbed in the heart, resulting in his demise. While Ladybug cleans the mess and adjusts Wolf's body on the seat, Tangerine and Lemon are seen doing the same for White Death's son so that no one can learn about the dead body. Ladybug's stop arrives, but before he can step out of the train, he sees Lemon and strikes into Fluffy Mamamon, giving him no time to escape. It turns out that Ladybug knows Lemon and Tangerine from a mission in Bolivia and Johannesburg. After stashing the case in a cabinet, frustrated Ladybug calls Maria and tells her about the situation. While talking to Maria, Ladybug learns he was at Wolf's wedding as a cocktail server and accidentally spilled wine over him. Therefore, after recognizing Ladybug's face on the train, Wolf gets too impatient to take revenge. While Ladybug is still on the phone, he sees Tangerine coming towards him, compelling him to hide. However, Tangerine manages to see him, but he doesn't recognize him. When Tangerine is told by Prince that a man with a hat and black glasses has taken his briefcase, he messages Lemon to keep an eye on such a guy. Meanwhile, Ladybug approaches Lemon with a deal that they will let him go alive if he returns the suitcase. Although Lemon likes the deal, but he thinks that Ladybug is the one who has killed White Death's son, and now he is pinning a body on them. Ladybug accepts the allegations, unaware that Lemon is not talking about the wolf. When Lemon tells him about the kid's death, Ladybug gets confused and distracted, allowing Lemon to make a move. At the end of the fight, after knocking Lemon unconscious, Ladybug takes out the sleeping powder and mixes it in Lemon's water. Before Tangerine can approach Lemon's seat, Ladybug escapes and calls Maria to tell her about someone else's presence inside the bullet train. Ladybug thinks someone is present on the train other than Wolf, who has poisoned the kid, just like El Saguaro and everyone at the wedding. While piling bags in front of the door to restrict its movement, Ladybug encounters another bad luck. It turns out that a snake, the boomslang, which was stolen from the Japanese zoo, is here, and the door of his cage is accidentally opened, allowing him to escape. And it is the snake's poison that causes internal bleeding from the body holes. Meanwhile, Tangerine manages to pass the door using the gunfire and finds Ladybug, but it turns out that Ladybug hired a passenger for $200 for wearing his glasses and hat. Using firecrackers, Ladybug diverts Tangerine's attention and escapes from the compartment. On the other hand, the prince has found the briefcase, and now she wants Kimura to try every combination until he opens the suitcase. Meanwhile, Kimura gets a call from his father, who inquires about his location. After saying that he wanted to finish Prince by himself, Kimura hung up the phone. Tangerine gets a call from White Death's associate, who wants Tangerine to step off the train at the next stop with the case and the son. It seems like Death wants to ensure that Tangerine is not lying about retrieving the case and his son. The brothers get away from trouble by pretending Lemon is keeping the case safe on the train. With Lemon's help, the brothers persuade White Death's men that his son is still alive. While Tangerine and Lemon split to find Ladybug, Kimura opens the case, allowing Prince to set up a bomb inside so that he will die instantly when White Death opens it. She has also installed a mini bomb inside Kimura's gun, but why is Prince assured that White Death will use the weapon? It turns out that White Death kills his enemies with their own guns. When White Death learns that the briefcase delivered by Kimura has a bomb, he will try to kill him with his own gun. Because of the installed bomb, White Death will die instead, allowing Prince to succeed in her plans. On the phone with Maria, Ladybug learns that the man who has used snake venom to kill a heart surgeon and everyone in Wolf's wedding is known by the name the Hornet. Maria is sure that Hornet is on board, but she doesn't know what she is doing here. Tangerine finds Ladybug, after which both engage in a fight. In the end, Ladybug convinces Tangerine that he is not behind the kid's death. After taking Ladybug's help to dupe White Death's men into thinking he is Lemon, Tangerine restricts Ladybug from leaving the train. Seeing that Tangerine is threatening him, Ladybug pushes him outside the train, unaware of the fact that Tangerine is a worthy assassin who will somehow manage to climb up the train. While asking Prince about Ladybug, Lemon suspects that something is wrong with Prince because she has mentioned a silver briefcase before she has even asked about it. Saying that Kimura has taken her hostage, Prince manages to make Lemon realize that Kimura is the one who has killed White Death's son. After drinking the contaminated water, Lemon shoots Kimura but later finds that Prince is the real imposter. Before Lemon can arrest her, he passes out due to the effect of sleeping powder, giving Prince the opportunity to shoot him. On the other hand, after seeing pictures from Wolf's envelope, Ladybug learns that Hornet is the pastry chef who attended the wedding and poisoned everyone. Soon, Hornet approaches the compartment and attempts to kill Ladybug for stealing her snake. As she has done her job of killing White Death's son, she wants the briefcase in which her payment is kept. The fight between Hornet and Ladybug accelerates, ending with Hornet's death from her own dosage of venom while Ladybug manages to survive with Hornet's urgent antidote. Tangerine discovers his brother's body when returning to the train, confronts the prince, but is fatally shot during a struggle with Ladybug. While sitting on the train with a seemingly innocent girl, Ladybug meets Kimura's father but gets beaten by the snake, compelling him to dash to the toilet and dunk the snake in it. Kimura's father confronts Prince and tells him that Wataru and Kimura are safe and sound as he has already made arrangements. Afraid of the old man's confidence, Prince escapes the place while we see Ladybug returning to his seat all well. As he has already taken anti-venom while fighting with Hornet, he is now totally immune to the snake bite and venom. The elder, Kimura's father, tells Ladybug how he had served Minegishi in the Japanese underworld. He was his right hand until White Death arrived and slaughtered everyone, including his wife. The elder went into hiding, waiting for the opportunity to make things right again. Now, he will confront White Death after years of research and try. Kimura is saved while Lemon is still alive due to the bulletproof jacket his brother always wanted him to wear. When Lemon learns that Tangerine has died, he holds Ladybug responsible for it. While everyone is fighting, the elder calms them down and instructs them to work together to defeat the underworld leader. When the train reaches Kyoto, White Death and his men welcome Ladybug. The prince, who turns out to be the enraged daughter of White Death, tries to provoke him into pulling the trigger on Kimura's booby-trapped gun, but he refuses, telling her she was never a part of his scheme. While talking to Ladybug, White Death reveals that he hired every killer on the train as revenge for the death of his wife. It is revealed that after White Death's crew was butchered by Tangerine and Lemon, White Death was compelled to deal with the mess. Meanwhile, White Death's son got into trouble driving his mom to bail him out of jail, but she died on the way. It was actually an attempt for White Death's life by Carver, but fate had other plans. His wife's bleeding heart could still have been saved if the cardiovascular surgeon was not poisoned by Hornet 2 days ago. Moreover, as the son was useless and somehow played a role in his mother's death, White Death ordered his murder. He set up all the assassins, including Carver, Hornet, the brothers, and his son, in the bullet train so they will kill each other. However, Carver was replaced by Ladybug at the last minute, including him and Wolf mistakenly in the plan. Before Ladybug can tell White Death that he is not Carver, the bomb in the briefcase explodes, blowing Ladybug and White Death inside the train. As the train moves with Lemon's assistance, the Elder and White Death engage in combat while we see Kimura and Ladybug battling with White Death's goons. While Lemon knocks a criminal off the train into the river below, the train loses control due to excessive damage and slams into a nearby town. Still thinking Ladybug is responsible for his wife's death, White Death holds Ladybug at knife point. To kill Ladybug, White Death uses Kimura's pistol, which immediately kills him in the process. The deadly prince confronts Ladybug, Kimura, and his father before being run over by a truck hauling tangerines. It turns out that after surviving the fall, Lemon took the truck from a man and killed Prince for revenge. The movie ends with Ladybug being rescued by Maria in the town while we see the Elder successfully achieving the aim of his life of murdering White Death and keeping Wataru and Kimura protected. Tell us what you think in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe for more videos like this. Thank you for watching.